What's going on, guys? MegaGig back with another video. We are back in Diablo today. We're on our Barbarian, but it doesn't really matter who we're on because that's not the point of the video. We are going to be doing an entire cube, entire cube tutorial, and I've done a few of these in the past, separate videos, and I always get people saying, you know, you should update these or do all of them or whatever, and updating them, doing the same videos that I've done before, nothing's really changed. But what I wanted to do for this video is I'm just going to do an entire cube tutorial, and I've got all the items we're going to be working with here. And this video may end up being kind of long. I don't think it'll be too long, but regardless, I'm going to put timestamps in the description for each different thing. So the first one, the first page, you know, will be at like 30 seconds in or however long it's been so far, and then so on and so forth. So if you're just looking for a specific tutorial of one of these pages, look in the description, and I will have a timestamp for each one. So yeah, let's get started. The first one, the extract a legendary power. That's where you get these powers to use in these different things: weapon, armor, and jewelry. And you see the ones that are lit up obviously are ones that I have. These are ones that I don't have. And for the piece of armor that I happen to have that we're going to be extracting today is the string of ears. You see I cannot select it, but it reduces damage from melee attacks by 30%. I have a string of ears right here, reduces damage from melee attacks by 27%. So what I am going to do is, we're on the first page, I'm just going to click fill. That'll put all the materials you need, as long as you have them. That'll put them all in there. And then we're going to put our string of ears over there as well. Click transmute. Extracting the legendary power will consume the legendary item. Extract the power anyways. Now this is going to use one of each of these things, and it's going to use 5 death breaths. If you happen to not have one, say you only have one of these tapestries, it will only show one, and it'll be red, and it won't let you transmute. So we've got all of our items in there. Click transmute, click OK. Bada bing, bada boom. Now if we go to armor, their string of ears is now selectable. But I don't want it on, so we're going to go back to that. All right. Number 2, Reforge a legendary item. This allows you to try and upgrade a legendary item to either some other legendary item. It allows you to, or not some other legendary item, excuse me. It allows you to reforge it and try and get a regular legendary item or set item to something like an ancient with better stats. So we'll demonstrate right here. I'll just use this Mad Monarch's Scepter. And let's go ahead and click fill. Again, it'll put all these things in here, and we've got 5 of those, 5, 5, 5, 5, and then it's going to cost 50 Forgotten Souls. So we can see the stats here. We've got 1,000 to 1,300 damage, 7% damage, 662 strength, and reduce all resource costs. I don't have anything that I really want to reroll right now, so we're just going to use this garbage item here. And then click transmute. Now we can look at the new updated item. You can look at it here as well. It's 15 to 1,800. You can see it went from a regular legendary item to an ancient, which is generally why you are reforging items in the first place. Trying to get an ancient, trying to turn it into an ancient, or a primal ancient even. The actual percent damage went down a little bit though, and the strength, I don't think it actually had strength on it before. So basically, it redoes the stats, it reforges the stats, and you have a chance to make it an ancient or a primal ancient. Moving on to number 3, we can upgrade a rare item to an ancient item, and I actually don't have a rare item on me. So let's just go here and buy a set of shoulders. There we go, a rare item. Let's whirlwind our way back over here. Number 3, upgrade a rare item. This is going to cost 25 death's breaths and 50 of your other materials there. So just click fill. Again, plop your rare item in there, and it will upgrade it to a legendary item that is still a shoulder piece. Either an orange legendary item or a set legendary item. And so we'll click transmute. There we go. This is what we got. We did get an ancient out of it, but it's not really a very good ancient. Your items become indestructible. That's not very important. But yeah, if you're trying to upgrade, if you're searching for a specific item, this is a quick way to go about it. As long as you have a lot of materials, you can buy a ton of stuff from Kadala, like I bought this item, and then if you have a ton of materials, you can just come here and keep upgrading items. If you're searching for a specific shoulder piece, this works with any other piece as well. Page 4 is convert a set item. And I've got this Cuirass of the Wastes here, just an extra item here. Let's go ahead and click fill. It's going to cost 10 Death's Breaths, 10 Forgotten Souls. We'll go ahead and put that in there, and then click transmute, and you can see it changed to a shoulder item. And it is still for Wrath of the Wastes as well. I believe it can go to any... We've got enough. I believe it can go to... let's click fill again. I was thinking it could go to any set, but it might just convert that. It looks like it just converts that particular set item to a different version of that actual set. So I was actually, I don't use this one too much. I was under the impression that it converted to any set item, but it looks like, we'll do one more. It looks like it'll stay Wrath of the Wastes regardless if you need one Wrath of the Waste set, and you've got enough of, I don't know, say you found 2 hands or whatever and you want to convert it. So you can try and convert that set item to something else that you may need for that set. This one is interesting, and it's really good for starting a new character. Is remove the level requirement. You need a rank 25 gem of ease and the item itself. So the item we're going to be using is this Slanderer here. And you can see down at the bottom right it says required level 70. We'll plop that in there. Plop our gem of ease in there. Click transmute, and now required level 1. So you can use really high level equipment on really low characters. That means you can boost the difficulty up, get a ton of XP, and really level them up fast. That's kind of what I did for my Necromancer video. You can go back and watch a few months back when Necromancer was first released. You can see how I did it. I think I did that with a little Rogue and Slander. I thought I did it with a little Rogue and Slander, and I couldn't equip them. There was something. I don't remember the video, but you can go back and watch that and see how that works. Convert gems. This allows you, in case you have a ton of one type of gem and not enough of another. Now you can see we're in Act 2. We need these essences here. Where you get these essences is in Act 2. You come over here to Squirt the Peddler and go to Miscellaneous, and whatever gem you need is what you want to buy. So we're going to convert to ruby gems here, even though we have a ton of them. So buy one of those. Come back to the cube if it'll let me click it. Let's get back to page 6. And we've got lots of these that we don't really need. So we're just going to throw those in there. Throw the essence in there, and that will convert 9 gems at a time from one gem to another. I could have used these if I wanted these, but we had enough of those to get the max of 9 stacks at a time. So there we go. Now we've got 26 flawless rubies. Page 7, convert reusable items. Now page 7, 8, and 9 essentially do the same thing, just with different parts. You can see if we hit fill, it's death breath and then reusable parts. Same here, except it's arcane dust and veiled crystals. So we're lowest on veiled crystals. Second highest is this, and third highest is this. So we're going to do the 8th page. We're going to click fill. We've got those, and whatever you want to convert these to. So if I want to convert these to veiled crystals, which are gold, I need a yellow item. So we'll throw our yellow item in there, transmute, and you can see we just got 100 more crystals, and there they are. So this works the same in all the other ones. You fill this, you can convert arcane dust to you can convert it to reusable parts if you put a normal item in there. Transmute, again, it's just 100. If you, and it shows here, you can do that and that. Out of that, come here. You can get magic or rare, which is veiled crystals or arcane dust. And with here, if you have a ton of veiled crystals, which you probably won't ever have more of these than the others, but you can convert to a regular item or a magic or arcane dust, rather, reusable parts. So page 7, 8, and 9 really work the same. Honestly, they probably could have worked it somehow where it all works on one page. You know, I don't really see the need for the, you know, just the different combinations just could have been done. But regardless, 7, 8, and 9 basically do the same thing depending on what you put in to convert. Page 10, I get this question a lot, or I get questions about this one a lot, about, you know, what level of augment will go on something, this and that. And I'm going to go ahead and augment. I wanted to push this up to a level 100, but I don't really care that much. It's pretty close. And I might not be able to get it to 100 in the near future. So I've got my Convention of Elements here, my primal that I found not too long ago, and it does not have an augment on it. And an augment, you can see here, this has a Caldescence Despair, rank 75. It gives 375 strength. The other items I've augmented, it will put the rank of the gem on there, and that depends on how much strength it gives. So you can see there a rank 75 gives 375 strength. Here we have a rank 65 that gives 325 strength. Again, there's a rank 80 that gives 400 strength. I believe 100 would give, I believe a rank 100 gives 500, I think. 4 or 500, but I don't have any 100s on here right now. Although I do have a rank 100 Tegic that I could get rid of if I really wanted to. But yeah, we're going to put this rank 94 on here. So let's throw in our gem. It requires a rank 30 plus gem, 30 or higher for weapons, rank 40 or higher for jewelry, and rank 50 or higher for armor. And all you need is the jewel. You need these, at least 3 of whatever you're doing, and the item. So this is going to put the rank on there, put the item. This is going to determine what you put on there. If you use the emeralds, it will be dexterity. If you use rubies, it will be strength and intelligence, and so on. So we're going to put this in here. You don't have to worry about trying to just put 3. Just put all of them in there. It's only going to use 3. And so we've got our rank 94. We've got our item. We don't have to worry about taking our Tegic out or anything like that. And then we've got our flawless rubies. You can see there's no augment on there. Transmute. And there we go. 470 strength at rank 94 is now on there. So now that is boosting our main stats. It's boosting our damage. Of course, it's boosting our toughness from the gained armor as well. And yeah, it increases our overall strength. Oh, it's right here. Duh. I'm dumb. But yeah, that is an entire cube tutorial. I probably won't make another one of these for a long time, since we covered the whole thing, unless they add something new. If they add something new, there becomes some kind of new feature, then of course we'll make a video and talk about it. Yeah, so I used most of these items. I was going to use this one as well to, you know, convert other items as well, 7, 8, and 9. As I initially planned, but all 3 of these pages are the same. Like I said, 7, 8, and 9 are basically the same. They work the same. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, especially the new guys. If you have a question or a comment, feel free to leave it below, and I usually respond that day if I can, or if it's getting kind of late in the evening, then I'll respond the next morning when I get on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and a comment. I appreciate it, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you guys for watching. More good stuff to come. Take care.